a lot of people have had the same problem with this exact same book reviewer, and I'm not sure how she's still in business, doing business, whatever it is. Hey, what's up? Hello everybody, my name is Katie and welcome back to my channel. So, I have a story. I have a story for you guys today. So, I got scammed by a book reviewer. How does that even happen? Wow, I don't even know where to start. So, sometime in May of 2017, I wanted to get some early reviews out for my novel, Sparks Fly, which I was going to publish in June 2017. So I wanted some early reviews out, though it wasn't super early. I wanted some reviews out so that people could sort of like, hear about my book. You know how, these book reviews work. In an effort to sort of like market my book in a little bit, in some sort of way or fashion, I wanted to get some reviews. So I started to like message people, find reviewers, figure out where to find reviewers, left some messages on forums and Goodreads. I'm trying to figure out like who I could send my book to, who I could give my book to leave some honest reviews on my book. So I managed to get a couple people, not a lot. At this present moment, I have 2 reviews on Amazon for my book, 12 ratings on Goodreads, 5 of which are actual reviews, and the others are just ratings. And one of those ratings, I should admit, is from me. So let's say 11 ratings from actual other people, right? So as you can see, not a lot of reviews right now. So I did manage to get a couple, which, if you know anything, if you're an indie author, or if you know anything about indie authors, or if you don't know, I'll tell you right now, it's super hard, super difficult to get reviews on your book. People really like to read, review, and publicize books that are already popular, already famous, already in the news, and everybody's already talking about it. But when it comes to indie authors, it's super hard to get the word out there because there's no money, there's no popularity, there's no fame. So it's super hard to get your book out there so people could start read. But sometimes we have none of that because nobody knows about you or your book, so they don't want to even try to read it, even if it's like $1. They're just like, no, pass, whatever. So anyways, I try to spread some try to get some reviews out there and got a couple. So I'm not sure if it was because of one of those things that I posted or one of the messages I sent to lots and lots of people that this person found me, or if they just, they were out there looking through different sites and figuring out who, are these indie authors, who are these chumps out there that they could take advantage of. Who knows? But needless to say, I got a message from a book reviewer called the Redheaded Book Lover. So when she sent me a message, she pretty much said that, I saw your book, it seemed pretty cool, I could do a review for your book. And when I got the message, I was super ecstatic. I was not even trying to act cool or chill or whatever. I was absolutely desperate because, as you know, I needed the reviews. I wanted as much reviews as possible. And it's the same feeling like a lot of indie authors feel when you don't have that much word out there about your products or about your book. Like, you really would just like take whatever you get. So I was like super excited, super happy that this person even reached out to me. I was like, what? Stars align. Yes, this is go time. So I sent her a message and I'm like, oh great. So this is the message I sent her because I have it right here in my email. So I'm gonna read it to you guys. So I said, hi there. Thanks for agreeing to review my book. I really appreciate it. I've attached the EPUB file and it should open on your computer or phone. If you have an ebook reader installed, let me know if you have trouble opening it. Thanks again. So at this point in time, I was like unsure still if it was because I sent her a message, because I really couldn't find any message that I sent to her, or if she found me someplace. But the thing is that I didn't even ask, so who knows now, right? So then she responded, oh, sorry, I forgot to mention that I charge a fee of $70 for a review on my blog. This may seem unfair, but my blog receives a lot of traffic and reader interaction, which thus increase sales for you. As well as posting a review on your novel, I would also post any links and a preview of your novel. Here is a screenshot of my statistics from last week. I could get you the updated version soon if you like, if you are still interested, which I hope you are because your book looks great. Then please do email me back. If not, I'm sorry for any inconvenience I may have caused. So I'm like, cool. $70, that's a steep price for a book review for somebody I don't even know. It's not like you're getting a book review from like Kirkus or some other place that's well established. You give them a product. It's not like she has to buy the book. You're giving them the book, and all she has to do is read it and review it and whatever. But I'm like, you know what? I can appreciate a woman that can hustle. Right? This is how she makes her money. This is how she's trying to do her side business, whatever. I can support, right? Because that's how we all win. We support each other. I support you. You support me. We all win. Okay? So I'm like, cool. I'm down with supporting this lady because that's how she makes money. That's how she makes money. Cool. I'm trying to make money too by having my book promoted. So could be a win-win, right? I responded again. I wasn't aware of that, but I completely understand. Yes, I am still interested. Would you also leave a review on Goodreads? She says, oh, thank you so much for your email. Yes, I would definitely leave a review on Goodreads. And if your novel is on Amazon or any other platform, I would leave it there too. What I also do at the bottom of my review is link the book and any other links you would like to like me to post. If your novel is on Amazon also, I am able to post a preview as well as a direct link to buy your book. I look forward to hearing back from you. Cool. So everything seems on the up and up. She seems intelligent, smart, bright, professional. Everything seems good, legit. But she says, oh, thank you so much for getting back to me as soon as possible. So soon, all you have to do is send me the fee through PayPal to my PayPal address, which is, at this point, I would say to send a copy of your novel, but I already have it, so no problem there. So now I would just need any links you would like me to include in my review, and that can be anything you like, even your Instagram. I look forward to working with you on this. Again, super intelligent, seems professional, everything seems to be on the up and up. You know, I'm thinking we're all good. Hey Kadian, how are you? I hope you are well. I just wanted to let you know that I adored your novel and that I will be writing my review as soon as I finish writing the email to you. It would be this email to you. It'll be posted tonight. I cannot wait to tell all of my lovely readers about it. Thank you so much again for letting me review your wonderful book. Then she sent me another message. And it says, here is my review for your wonderful novel. I really hope you like it. And then she left a link for that. Then she sent me another message, says, I'm so thrilled that you, oh wait. So then I sent her another message and it said, thank you so much. I saw your review and I loved it. It absolutely brightened my day. Since I've been sick for a couple days now, it's absolutely the highlight of my week. I'm not sure if you've already done so, but if you can add your review to Goodreads, that would be much appreciated. Also, I have noticed that the preview link on my website is down. The one on your blog isn't working either. She sent me an email. I know this email was sent May 28th, but I guess she took a couple days before she did the review, which I don't remember exactly how long she took, but I knew it was a little bit, like, it felt a little bit like fast of a turnaround time. But I also know people that read books and love to read books a lot. They can read books in like 2, 3, 4 days because I've done it before. So I'm like, yeah, she's just a super fast reader, you know, one of those people. Cool. So, like I mentioned in my email, the link that she sent me, when I checked on it, it wasn't working. also said if you haven't left it on Goodreads yet, go ahead and do it. But I know she didn't because I checked, obviously, which is why I mentioned. But I didn't want to come across too strong, so it's like, if you haven't left it yet, just don't forget to leave it, and then send that message. So then she replied, "I'm so thrilled that you love my review. I always worry that an author won't like it, so this is really great to hear. I am looking forward to go through all the comments I have received and see what people are thinking. Today I'm going to post my review on Goodreads as well as Amazon. I didn't do it yesterday because I have to alter it a little, as a review on my website is different to the type of review I post on Amazon. That is no links and thank you for reading, etc. So today I will definitely do this. This is something new I am asking, but I was wondering if you could please write a testimonial to the experience of all of this. For example, how you found me in my email, how you found my review, etc. Only if it's not too much trouble. I just thought it could be a good idea to get some feedback. Please be honest. Also, I just want your honest opinion. Thank you so much again." The first thing, this is when I'm kind of like, now is the time I'm kind of like, she's kind of weird, because why does it matter if an author likes your review or not, right? Yes, I'm paying for the review, but I still expect it to be an honest review. So I pay for it with the sort of like knowledge or acceptance that it may go either way, and that's the bad part, because it may be super bad and I still have to pay for it, right? So pay for the review, and like, it shouldn't really matter. Like, if you pay for a review from Kirkus, they give you a bad review, you get a bad review, because that's how your book is. So it shouldn't matter what the other things are not. So now I'm thinking, like, is it not going to be a fully honest review, because she was concerned if I would like it or not. So then she sent me a message saying, "Hey Kadian, I just posted my review on Goodreads and went to do the same on Amazon, but because your novel isn't published yet, it won't let me post it. So I have made a note to post it on June 21st. I hope that this sounds okay with you. I look forward to hearing back from you." And I'm like, I don't even know. Is that true? Is not true? I don't know. So I'm just taking her word for it at this point. I don't have this one up right now, but I'm pretty sure I responded to her saying something like, "Yeah, sure. When I'm able to, I'll just leave a review or something." And then she responded, "Thank you, Kadian. I really appreciate that." And then sometime after that, I think I checked her blog again, and it wasn't up, it wasn't showing anything, and I was like, why? Like, there's no reviews on nowhere, no Goodreads, no blog, nothing. So I emailed her back again and asked her, like, what's up with that? So then she responded, "Sorry, I'm so sorry, that is my fault. I was updating my website and going through the tags and changing them, so I made it private for a few minutes, but it should be back up and running now, so sorry." Cool. I was like, no. So I was like, cool. Okay, that's fine. I thought something way different. I may have a slightly overactive imagination, Cool. Because I'm like, first of all, I'm spending money that I don't have. I'm broke. I'm like, oh, did my card get declined? Did she take it back? Whatever. But I also knew that my card was charged, but I'm trying to like play it kind of coy in a sense, because I'm like, I don't want to like accuse her of anything, but I'm like, what are you trying right now? Right? So she was like, haha, oh no, not at all. I'm sorry though that you were worried. So she pretty much said that she was going to put the blog back up, post all the reviews, and everything will be fine. I believed her, left it there, and that should have been the end of the story. Everything should have been good, quite simple. That was in 2017, and now it's 2019, but here we are still again, because the blog post never went up, and those reviews on Goodreads never went up. The reviews on Amazon never went up, and whatever. The thing is, after 2017 going into 2018, I took some sort of a break from the marketing of my book per se had some switcheroos, shenanigans happening at my job. I did get promoted, but there's a lot of stuff going on behind the scene that I had to focus on that for a little bit. And I also didn't post, I wasn't on YouTube making videos. Wasn't on social media that much period for the entire year of 2018. I'll come on social media once in a while. I wasn't on Twitter that much. I was really like not on social media for a majority of the year, only every once in a while. So I wasn't really actively promoting my book, doing anything like that. Wasn't looking at like the reviews, all of that. Wasn't following because I was so focused on the other things that was happening in my life, right? So I really forgot about that too. So now end of 2018, I already made a plan that I'm just gonna take a year off, and then end of 2018 I started to plan to get back into the group, get back into action. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna start market, promote, do this, do that, everything I was supposed to be doing already, and just start pushing that, and continue writing, continue doing this, editing, whatever else, and just continue doing everything else I was supposed to have been doing already. But I stopped because of other things that was happening outside of my author world, right? So I started going back to all the people that I sent messages to, emails to for reviews. Then I came across their email. I was like, oh yeah, I remember this. So let me go back to her blog. I found the link that she sent me in my email, clicked on that, it went to nothing, and I'm like, wait, is it still not up? Was it never up at all from this entire time? I'm like, no. Went to Goodreads, checked Goodreads. I'm like looking for her name. I'm like, no, it's not on Goodreads, because like I said, it's not like I'm going every day looking through all the reviews like, okay, let me see, and I forgot about it too. So I'm like, okay, so that's not up. Go to Amazon, check Amazon. There's no reviews from her on Amazon. So I'm like, yeah, she never ever did a review on Amazon. She never did a review on Goodreads, or if she did, she took it down. And then the link, or the review that she did, that she sent the link for, that one was gone, so obviously she took it down. And I'm like, what is the point of her taking it down? What is the point of me paying her to do a review and then her taking it down? Even if it was a fake review, like, why would you take it down? Would you just not leave it up? Because then you take it down and it becomes more obvious that you are trying something shady and being sketchy, right? Unless the review was just a fake review that she got somewhere else, or she gave that review to other people or their books. I have no idea. But needless to say, the review is down, it's not there after I paid this woman. And lucky for her, it's been such a long time that I can't even get my money back, because otherwise I would have just called my credit card company and been like, nah, cut this out, can't pay for this, this is fraud, this is fraudulent. But it's been like a year already, so now I can't even dispute anything. She's gone with my money, and I'm like, nah, I've never been scammed in my life. How, like, what? Can't be real, can't be real. So I emailed her again, and this is at the end of 2018 when I start to get back into the groove of things, and I'm like, wait, this doesn't look right? So now, send her an email. Hello, how are you? I hope the new year is treating you well. Oh yeah, so it's the beginning of the new year. So I'm not sure if you remember me, but I paid for you to do a review for my book some time ago. Took a break from promotion last year just to focus on some other things, and I'm now getting back into the game. I was searching for your review, and I was not able to find it. I know you had some troubles in 2017 when you did the review, and I don't remember having checked since then. I'd just like to get some information about that and see if it's possible to get that up and running. Also, when I spoke to you back then, you also mentioned leaving a review on Goodreads and on Amazon, and those weren't done either. I look forward to hearing from you. Yeah, and surprise, surprise, she did not respond to that message up to this day. I'm just trying to give her the benefit of the doubt still, because I'm like, maybe it's something else. But even before I even sent her that message, I decided to go and Google and find out if other people have had this problem. And Surprise, surprise, they have. A lot of people have had the same problem with this exact same book reviewer, and I'm not sure how she's still in business, doing business, whatever it is, but a lot of people has had the same problem with her. So I googled the information, right? And there was a post made by this blogger called Victoria Strauss from Writers Beware. So the name says it all. And pretty much she starts by saying, I've gotten a number of reports of solicitation by the individuals below, and she lists the red-headed book lover. Both are services you might want to avoid. So before I get into this, who is this red-headed book lover? I know I had her name from my email that she sent, or the emails that she sent to me, but I didn't know if typing in her name would bring up anything, so I just typed in her redheaded book lover blog name to see what it brought up, and lo and behold, it came up with her, literally her name, everything, because she has like an about page and whatever. So in her about page, so redheaded book blogger's name, or if this is what her name is Amy Ann, but I don't believe it, right? So this is the about me page on the redheaded book blogger, right? It says, hi there, thank you so much for visiting my website, redheaded book lover. Let's say blogger, redheaded book lover. I appreciate it so much. You probably found yourself here because you would like to know more about the redheaded book lover, and if you do, then you are in the right place. My name is Amy Ann, and I created Redheaded Book Lover so that I could share reviews for books I have loved and enjoyed with fellow book lovers, as well as help authors showcase their work, yada yada yada, and it goes on, right? Telling about herself page after page, and also list her Instagram, which I did click on, and it was private, so I didn't bother go there. She said, my account is private, however, I accept pretty much everyone besides spam accounts, so please do follow me, yada yada. But like I said, I didn't bother to follow her because why? Why would I? Right? And if I would follow her, it would just be for the sole purpose of figuring out what happened to my money, and then she was just gonna block me anyway, so it's just gonna be like, no. So like, you can always go check it out for yourself and see the about me section of her post or whatever, but pretty much it's like, why are all my reviews so positive, and she explains why. So pretty much, other than book reviews, she has other services that she offers on her website. So other than book reviews, she offers a author spotlight service, which she says, on my website I provide an author spotlight service, which is an excellent tool for my readers and the author's existing readers to learn more about the author in question, yada yada yada. Apparently she provides book editing and proofreading services. So she says, a new service I will be providing shortly is book editing and proofreading. I have experience working with numerous publishers in England and America, and as well as this, I have a degree in classical studies and psychology, which I like to think gives me a certain literary flair. Don't know what psychology has to do with editing a book or proofreading a book at all, but sure, use whatever skills to your advantage. Sure, but I'm sure that psychology came in really handy when it comes to scamming people out of their money, but whatever. Moving on. So my history of working with book publishers has provided me with a skill set and knowledge on how to edit a book and how to help an author make their story even more fantastic. Who knows if this is true or not, because we don't know if this is their real name. We don't know if this, is her actual real qualifications. Maybe it is true, maybe it's not true, but who knows, because this person is clearly a scammer. Then she has a repost service, a service to authors who have purchased review. So I'm guessing she's gonna repost some stuff. I'm not gonna even go through all of this. And of course, she does not issue a refund because her fees is donated to charity almost immediately. And that brings me to the other point, is that she has on her website, give back to our wounded heroes, some sort of charity on her blog page, which you can donate money to give back to our wounded heroes. But like I said, who knows if when you're giving money to this woman, if it's going where you think it's going, because she is obviously a scammer, because she did not give people the products or the service that they've paid for, or she has some sort of fine print in her terms and conditions, which was never sent to me specifically. So anyway, so she has a couple of charities that she lists, which it's like 1, 2, 3, 4 different charities that, let's go and check it out if you so desire. I would rather you just like stay away from this person. If you see her, run far away from her. But like I mentioned before, one person had their, spoke about their experience with the redheaded book blogger. Why I keep saying redheaded book blogger? Redheaded book lover. And how she solicits, the services from people by calling, sending them emails and whatever, and then telling them after the fact, after they've been invested, in getting this review, that they have to pay. So that was just one example, right, from that person that's post on Writers Beware. But when you search redheaded book lover warning, a lot of different blogs and forums come up, and I started interacting with her in 2017, and these are more recent, 2018 and so on. And the only one that I could find that was back in 2017 was sort of like a forum, and people were unsure of like if she's a scammer, what it was. So the more recent ones, they're like, for sure, yeah, we know she's a scammer, stay away from her. The more far ones, like 2017 ones, and that's the earliest that I begin to see anything related to her. But I'm not sure if that's the case. Maybe there are more, maybe it stretched far back that I can't get to yet. But this person, December 20th, 2017, says, I invested in a book-related service recently, and the results are somewhat dubious to me. Don't want to publicly deride it yet, but I do want some savvy second opinion. PM me if you're curious and have discretion. This person is clearly just like, they're not sure, similar to me. They're not sure if she is actually a scammer, or there's some misunderstanding or something else that could be a possible explanation, and they're wondering, is it just me? But they put in the heading of this, redheaded book lover, and they're asking somebody to contact them, figure out if this person is legit. So, in the forum, they were just asking, did you do research, yada yada. Of course, she did not. She already paid her money. I did not do that either, because I'm not thinking this is a business the person is going to scam you. I thought this was just like a reviewer saying, you know what, I want to review your book. Yes, I'm charging service. People hustle, whatever it might be. And I was cool with supporting if they had kept up their end of the bargain, right? Which they did not. So that was the earliest thing, and it wasn't really any clear cut, this is all about the redheaded book lover, but it was just more people figured wondering is this legit, what's happening here. So then the earliest one, and they had some discussions in there about it, but I didn't really read through all of it. There's a Facebook group that says Beware, and it has redheaded book lover in there, Amy N. Has a Writers Beware one again. there is another, like, probably 2-3 more other blogs on there that speak about the redheaded book lover and her scammy ways. And people are saying, from the gist of what I understood from just browsing through some of these, is that she not only is reusing reviews, so the reviews are not original. She probably wrote one review and then uses for a bunch of other reviews, or she just makes up stuff that is not even related to the book. So it seems as if she's not even reading the book. She's just making stuff sound sort of like generic, where you can't figure out if she read the book or not. And come to think about it, my review it feels sort of generic in a sense. It wasn't like as detailed as I expected to be, but I'm like, maybe she did it that way because she don't want to give out too much details and spoil the the entire book. So I'm like, maybe that's what it is. But it was sort of like ambiguous in some sort of way, and then that's what other people are saying, like, the reviews are sort of like vague. It's not like pinpoint anything specific happening in the books, which means that she probably just writes it for like a general sound good review, give it to a lot of people and charge them for that. And then I haven't really gone through all of them, like I mentioned before, to see if anybody has complained about her taking down the reviews. That's my experience. So that's not me making it up. That's not me finding it from somebody else. That's just my experience, because the review that I paid for, which I sent her money for through PayPal, is not there on her website. It's not there on Goodreads. Nowhere that she promised. So that's just facts. It's not there, and it hasn't been there, for the best of my knowledge, since I paid her. So she's obviously a scammer, or if there's a better name or term for what that is, give it that name. So let me read this review. So instead of just depending on the link and the link alone, I copied all of the review. Let me just go, and I pasted onto another site I was using called Book Life. So Book Life is another platform that you can get reviews. I'm telling you, I was trying to get reviews everywhere, and this one I had to also pay for. So like I said, I posted this review on Book Life because they have a section not just for their review, but they have a section where you can post other reviews and link other reviews to their website. So what I did was I copied the entire thing, posted the review, and I posted a link to the review, which the link does not work, but thank God the review is still there, because then otherwise I would have just been like, oh yeah, I got a review, and it had no like proof of what review it was, what it said, what it, what I'm saying. So let's see. It goes. Sparks Fly is an incredible, thrilling journey that kept me on the edge of my seat the whole way through. The enchanting novel is a highly charged, captivating fantasy book that will keep you gripped and intrigued until the very last page. This is a novel that is best read without knowing much about the plot. The plot is full of shocks, surprises, twists, make you fall in love. However, all I will say is that this story is about a young heroine who has to save the land of Koloshnia and its people from the reign of the Dark King. This incredible plot, combined with great characters, makes it a thrilling adventure that I will find hard to forget for a long time. Very rarely does a novel capture me from the first page. Some novels, even the best ones on the bestsellers list, do not manage to do this. It is a novel that definitely could be described as a page turner, because every time you reach the end of a chapter, you're left wanting more. Kadian Thomas is an electrifying writer. I knew that from the very first page. Her writing is a cocktail of suspense, impeccable character development, original creativity, and a compelling plot and structure of the novel. Sparks Fly for me was an experience. This novel was truly captivating, characters development impeccable, and I truly adored this brilliant fantasy novel so much. So as you can see, it's all good. It was all beautiful. Like, she was raving on and on about my novel, and I was like, you know what? I can understand some of that. I feel like it is a great novel too. I agree with you, Redheaded Book Lover. It is amazing. But at the back of my mind, I'm also thinking that it's uncharacteristic for any reviewer to leave just good reviews. There's always a good and a bad. maybe she just wants to be super nice. She doesn't want to, like, you know, she probably feels some sort of like way about accepting payment and then being like sort of like mean, which like I'm down for people being honest, right? Even if it's not something that you want to hear or that they think would make you super happy or make it something that they may think you will be upset by. I'm always down for people being honest, because if it's honest then and it's true, then there's nothing that I'm not gonna be upset about it. I'll be fine. So just like, okay, that's kind of weird, whatever. But I wasn't thinking too much into it. I'm gonna say, let me accept this review, let me go find some other ones, and let's try to build sort of like a review thing going, right? Then she took it down, and I'm like, what happened? I have no clue. But that is pretty much my story of how I got scammed by this redheaded book lover, and I'm really hoping that still it's just in my mind she didn't scam me. She didn't take down this review like 2 years ago that I paid for and never put it up at all or whatever. But the thing is, it's very unlikely that there is something else going on. It's more likely that she's a scammer. Not only did she scam me out of my $70, but she's scamming other people. She's gonna continue to reach out to other people. She's on Instagram, she's on these blogs, she's pretty much everywhere, right? And like I said, I don't know if Amy Anna is her actual name or she just made that up, which I'm leaning towards she's made it up. She's continuing to scam many people out of their money because, you know, she's taking down reviews, which is what happened to me. And yes, she does have a lot of reviews of books and novels on her website, which I am so confused by, because I'm like, why do you have reviews on your website or your blog, but you will charge people for reviews and then take it down? Like, what is the gameplay here? What are you trying? What are you doing? Because you could just simply just leave them up and it'll be fine. What is the end plan? I have no idea. So she is obviously scamming a lot of people out of their money. There's a lot of forums about it, so you could go and research it for yourself, look it up for yourself. But needless to say, just avoid this person in general. Avoid her book review services, avoid her editing proofread services. And no, we all want to find those good editors that are cheap, those proofreaders that are cheap, that we don't have to pay too much money for, because we are broke and we don't have that much money and we're already struggling as indie authors as it is. But just save your money, save your time, save yourself from the stress, and maintain your sanity, and just stay away from this person called redheaded book lover. Also be careful of all the other scammers that might be out there. Just do your research, try to find out as much about these people as possible before you give them your money, before you get into any business with them. Read the fine lines, the fine prints, terms of service contracts, all of that, because these people are getting better and better every single day at getting your money away from you and not giving you what you paid for, which should have been just as easy, but it's the world we live in. So just be careful out there, guys, and let me know if you know who this person is, if you ever heard of this person before, if you're familiar with the scam or the scheme that she is doing, or why she's doing it, because I'm so confused. I just don't understand why anybody would do something like this. It is crazy. But yeah, let me know if you know who this person is, and is there a way to stop this person? Is there a way to report them? Like, how you report them? Like, what do you do? Like, does anybody know this? But things has to change. Something must be improved upon, because she can't just go ahead and take people money and say she's sending it to charities. I don't know if that's true or not, but I really doubt it. But if people are giving you your money, they're hard working money, then something has to change. So like, if you have any insights about that, leave it in the comment section down below so that I can know, and so we could all know. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys another time when I post another video. I know this one might be long and it's a lot of ranting on, and I hope you have some information about this issue, and I hope you just be careful of all the people out there that might be trying to scam you from your money. Yeah, but thanks for watching again, guys, and don't forget to follow me on my social media platform at @Kadian. I'm on Instagram, I'm on Twitter, I'm on Snapchat, I'm everywhere, so at @Kadian. Don't forget to subscribe to see more videos from me. Bye.